One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Rebels will kick it away to start.
It's time for Air Force football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Falcons offense will get first crack at it today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Tackled there by the defense. And the Falcons headed quickly to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Falcons are on the move. It's been a great way for the service academies to stay relevant in major college football by having prolific ground game.
Yeah, and those ground games are a pain in everybody's you-know-what. They drive you nuts, the triple option, because so much discipline. They're so good at running what they do. They don't do a lot, but they're going to hit you right in the mouth and run the football.
Quickly complete. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this fourth down.
Coming up, fourth down.
On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Oh, they're after him! And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The relentless emptying of the playbook on this opening drive has now finally hit a wall. It's 3rd and long. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Simon. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Rebels offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because...
There he goes! Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll keep it himself. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Steps away. Makes the grab, it's Mayo. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He's got 50 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll run play action. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Bringing it back. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside the 10-yard line, and the ball is loose on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass, try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for room. It's Orlando. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo. Rides the back on the option to give. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Up-tempo for the offense.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going to...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Punt is in the air on fourth down. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Hawkins. Flips it out to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They go to the ground. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Simon. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Flushed out of the pocket. The sure hands, it's Simon. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of cheer. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
He tries to take the top off. He's got it on the left. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Hit as he throws. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. And the Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Making side adjustments here. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Gets it out quickly. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UNLV. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
28, Air Force 3.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Turning it on! That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. 1st and 10 for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. And just when you think the fullback is extinct, he makes a play, makes a catch, and moves the chains.
You got to be impressed with this fullback, too, because he's obviously built to block. He's built to live in the trenches. Look at this guy. But he has the ability to catch the football. Very soft hands. He's a good little weapon in this offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country with a big lead in this game.
Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Leaves it with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground for them so far, has his eyes set on that 1,400-yard mark. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Starting to feel a little pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Nice grab in traffic. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his man. It's Mayo. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
On the run, deep down the right side. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. The Rebels come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this league, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Looking for room. It's Burrell. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rebels in the hurry up. The give on the option. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive, right?
And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Down at the 31, and the UNLV
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. With the catch, it's Simon. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, spin move. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Makes the catch. It's Beasley. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Going for the marker on the ground. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Falcons will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Vegas.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Purdue. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's McNeil. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Falcons are rolling down the field. They'll try the run. Runs through a tackle. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense in press coverage. Looking for a crease. It's Orlando. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Falcons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Air Force! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rebels offense is back on the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Simon. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the run, it's Orlando. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Falcons send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Rebels. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
There's usually 2 different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
And he tacks on the extra point.
47, Air Force 10.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They're working that left side.
And I love it when they slip it to the fullback. He's a guy that, you know, blocks a lot, so always in the box blocking, and then you sneak him by those linebackers and try to give him a touch or two to get some positive yards.
And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. On the move, it's Thomas. Breaks into the open. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Falcons are on the move. On the option. He'll toss it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well stick with him. Got enough for the 1st.
Well, obviously the offense went. Out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. I'll tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Hard running there. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Runs through the tackle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Picks up 3. And that's good enough for a first.
And the Rebels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. Guys. End of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Gonna take a shot. Touchdown, Rebels. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
54, Air Force 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. On the ground, it's Thomas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Gets away. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love the awareness. Defense there, 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass, but up front they were very, very aware that they might see run, and they did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able.
Open field on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rebels. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Purdue. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and there he goes. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Rides the back and leaves it. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The big fullback's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Rebels offense is back on the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Rebels will punt this one away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Oh, better look out! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense working from the pistol. To the ground with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. That last incompletion brings up a 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
It is perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The give to the tailback. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them.